Some of us are male, some of us are female, some of us don't identify, some of us, are non-binary, some of us are gay, straight, some of us are in between, some of us don't identify at all, some of us are black, some of us are white. We are all over the place. But in each of us, we should see each other. We see each other. We see each other. Okay? So if you have not been living under a rock, you know that this week we all experienced watching a man literally get the life taken from his body. And we watched it happen for 8 minutes and 50 some odd seconds as another man put his knee and left his knee in the neck of this man. I think that, first of all, and what I don't want to do is, I don't want to misspeak about anything because it's too important. It's too important, you guys. George Floyd is too important. I think, and this is hard because I am somebody who always feels like I know what to say. I know what the answer is. And part of, and I think part of, letting go of your ego sometimes is having to admit that you don't know. George Floyd wasn't somebody I know. He isn't my neighbor or my friend or my significant other. He isn't, he isn't anybody that I've ever come across in my life, but I know him. Yeah, I know him. He is my brother. He is my friend. He is my man. He is my dad. He is my uncle. He is my cousin. He is my coworker. He is my neighbor. And he is that for all of us. And I don't know Breonna Taylor. I don't know Tamir Rice. I don't know Trayvon Martin. I don't know these people, but that's my nephew. That's your son. That's your friend. That's your boss's whatever. We know each other. We know each other. And the fact of the matter is that I have to tell you that I initially saw the video, didn't watch the whole thing, and felt immediately desensitized by seeing the initial interaction, right? Because I've seen so many cops. I've seen it on TV. I've seen so many white men. I've seen it. I mean, honestly, I've been educated in the American system. Part of the history that I learned was seeing white people stand around a tree with a black person hung and told that that's my history. So you've been desensitizing me from the murders. You taught me that my history was being hosed down and being chased by dogs. That's your history in this country. That's black. You taught your sons and your daughters that that's the history of black people in this country. So you've been desensitizing us. The system has been, listen, I think the thing that angers me the most is that this anger that we feel, by and large, every person, every being that is able to truly live within the force of their being, and it's unobstructed for whatever reason, every being just wants to know that they are seen and they're heard, and what they say and what they do, it matters. It matters. You matter. So the fact that black people have been asking, been begging, pleading, marching, singing, dancing, running, and begging at the same time, hear me, see me, tell me that I matter. And that we've built this adversarial relationship with this mother country. Not my mother country, but this country nonetheless. The fact that we are in that place is not lost on me. I'm not confused by it. I'm not confused by where we're at. I'm not confused. I don't feel the need to keep asking, is what I'm saying. Here's what I kind of can dissect, because there's so many facts and non-facts out there about this case in particular, about George Floyd's case and the cop and the police officer involved, and is he a op? Does he show up at different, major events in this country and cause, did he know George Floyd? Was George Floyd a porn star? I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't care about all of that, because the names are different and the faces are different, but the shit is still the same. Third degree murder, just so you guys understand, right? So there's manslaughter, which is basically saying, oops, somebody died, right? And then there's first degree murder, which is you planned it, you orchestrated it, bitch, you did it. Then there's second degree murder, which is you did it, but you ain't plan it. But you ain't plan it though. But you did it. So now you trouble. You going to jail now. And then there's third degree murder, which is, now see, somebody died and it was kind of an accident. Now I ain't sure if they died because of what I did, but I was there and I was involved. Now I ain't really set up for it. I ain't plan it. And it may or may not be an accident, because I didn't intend to kill them. But oops, they died. That's basically what third degree murder is. So in my mind, the fact that those other three police officers that were present at that time have not been charged with third degree murder, and that the cop who had his foot on his knee in the neck of George Floyd should have been charged with first degree murder. Just my opinion, but that's a general understanding of what the degrees of murder mean. The shit is always the same. In my mind, You know, a lot of you have been saying stuff like, I want to hear the celebrities speak out. Why aren't they doing more? You know, Oprah could just buy our way out of this. I had a whole argument this week with my boo. We'll talk about that some other time. But I had an argument with him because his point to me was, you know, I feel like celebrities could be doing more. And if they did more, and if they, you know, just got behind some shit and they just, you know, if they just did, then we would be cool. And so I said to him, do you really feel that way? Think about it. And he was like, yeah, I feel that way. I said, well, do you realize that your president is a celebrity? And he's running the country, and you don't seem to like that. So tell me why you would want another celebrity to get involved in your goddamn life. Listen, Malcolm X once said that, you know, corporate America got behind Lena Horne and Dick Gregory and all these people, the people who they allowed to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing politically and for your community. And he thought that that was a terrible idea. Malcolm X felt like you shouldn't be listening to no fucking celebrities, okay? And I tend to agree. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that there are some celebrities who are awake. But I don't want another celebrity involved in my political social life. I'm sorry, I don't. These niggas are not activists. Listen, kudos to the ones who are awake and are using and are able to use their platform for good. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I say yes. I love it. But just keep in mind that there are some who you really don't want to say shit. I mean, your celebrity president, and I really think that that's what we need to do from now on. I think we need to diminish him by referring to him as a celebrity president. He's not real. You guys, you know what got us that president? Our fascination with celebrity culture. Our fascination with power, our fascination with power for those who have and those who have not. It got us just a fucking celebrity apprentice as our goddamn president, bitch. Now, you mean to tell me after having Celebrity Apprentice be your president, you want another celebrity involved in your business? I do not. To me, he should have been fired a long time ago. And I did the hand thing. Picture it. You're fired. Okay? He's not a politician. He's not even a human, you guys. He's a celebrity. He's a celebrity. A celebrity. A celebot. It's like a half celebrity, half robot. Listen, you know, so celebrities getting involved. LL fucking Cool J. Did you guys see his tweet? Imagine how people raising biracial children feel right now. This is crazy. Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up about biracial children. Listen. Here's what I know. There is light skin privilege. And that's not up for debate. That's not up for debate. It's just not. And yes, there is even biracial privilege. That's not up for debate. And if we're talking about children of celebrities, well, now that puts you in another financial bracket. You can't, yes, you have blackness and there's adjacency there. But do you think that me